My name is J. Justin Ragsdale. I am Chief Curator and Director of Lest We Forget the Black Holocaust Museum in Philadelphia. We have in our museum the largest collection of slavery artifacts on the East Coast. We've been collecting for about 40 years. The one thing about our museum that makes it unique is that we only talk about slavery and its hardships and its horrors. That's what we talk about. We do not talk about boots. We don't talk about saddles and things like that. We just talk about the horrors of slavery, which was the missing link. That's the thing that got me interested when I began to discover history. I like you, or I like most people, my knowledge was very limited in Black history. I think when I came out of high school, my knowledge was Harriet Tubman, George Washington Carver, George Washington and Abe Lincoln. Therefore, I had a very limited knowledge of my history. I had no connection. I knew nothing about my history, so therefore, I was lost. I then began to make a concerted effort to learn about my history, how that we were taken into slavery, but before that, we were kings and queens. I mean, if you go back into history, you will find out that dynasties were set up long before the Europeans ever got started. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, in Timbuktu, they were doing eye surgery or cataract surgery, while Europeans were striking rocks together to make fire. So we had a thriving dynasty until they began to collapse with the onslaught of the Europeans and stealing and destruction of. But what we're talking about here is slavery. Slavery always was as I knew about it, because I knew about Joseph and his coat of many colors, in that his brothers had sold him into slavery to a passing caravan bound for Egypt. So that let me know slavery always was, but the kind of slavery we're talking about is slavery, and I might say that is indigenous to America, that should not be here. I said, we then have listened to all the people, how they came through these tunnels. I've traveled to Africa and watched how people have built through these tunnels of no return, and then go into slavery by being put aboard these ships and be told all kinds of things, never to return again. We're thinking about putting up a tunnel. And our tunnel is not a tunnel of slavery, but a tunnel of remembrance to those who passed through these tunnels, to come out of Africa, our homeland, to come into the Americas and the rest of the diaspora, never to see our homeland again. We want to bring this tunnel to Philadelphia, and we're building this tunnel at 3650 Richmond Street. This tunnel is going to have the names. What you're going to do is you're going to help build it. One way you can help is to purchase a brick for our tunnel. But the reason we're doing this, we have to let you understand that we as a people have a chance now to do something great, to change the path of our young people and ourselves. And not so much change the course of history, but to enhance it. This brick will have your name inscribed on it, and we're using a special paint. This paint, as it goes into the tunnel, will illuminate. So what we want you to do to purchase the brick, now what it is, the bricks are going for $150. But what we're doing now, for a limited time only, we're making it $97, plus the $3 for the shipping and handling. But what we're doing is the brick comes to us. If you go up on our website and you download this application, this application will tell you exactly what to do, but what we need you to do is do this. This is something that Black people can do for Black people. We need to do this. This is not something where people conjured up something to build for you. We're doing this to make you understand the value and paying homage to our ancestors and those who traversed these tunnels. You can put in those your loved ones. You can put in people that are lovely to you. You can make ovations to people. There are people that have gone on but not forgotten. Do all this. All these things can be done. This tunnel is a tunnel of remembrance, and we want to remember this for as long as you and I live. This tunnel will be here. It'll be something that you can travel through whenever you feel like it. But look, for another $25, for $125, you can have a membership. We'll give you a 1-year membership to the museum. So what you need to do is get in touch with us now as soon as you possibly can. And I am J. Justin Ragsdale, and I am Chief Curator for Lest We Forget the Black Holocaust Museum.